Really? You gotta be kidding me.
This one was sent in by a viewer. We really appreciate when folks send information like this to us. Here we go. The purchase. Okay. A rancher had been taken several times by a local car dealer. One day, the car dealer informed the rancher he was coming over to purchase a cow. The rancher priced his unit as follows. You ready for this?
I think I'm going to love this. Yes.
Basic cow, $499.95. Shipping and handling, $35.75. Extra stomach, $79.25. Two-tone exterior, $142.10. Produce storage compartment, $126.50. Heavy-duty straw chomper, $189.50. 4-spigot high-output drain system, $149.20. Automatic fly swatter, that's only $88.50. Genuine cowhide upholstery, $179.90. The deluxe dual horns package is $59.25. Automatic fertilizer attachment, pricey, $339.40.
Yeah.
The 4x4 traction drive assembly, $184.16. The pre-delivery wash and comb, $69.80, but I mean the manufacturer requires that we do that. The rancher's suggested list price is $2,843.36, including the additional dealer adjustments of $300. Take the total list price, including options, to $3,143.36.
How many cows do you think that dealer bought? That's pretty funny, but that sums up, okay, what many car dealers do. And I know I get bashed all the time because, well, I spend so much time bashing car dealers. Well, if a rancher could come up with a thing like that based on their experience, maybe it's not all that uncommon that the car dealers do the things that I bashed them for. So yeah, that's really that's really kind of funny. It was like when I went to a brand meeting. I forget where we were. It was Chicago with Mini, and they put us up in the Four Seasons. And I remember at the Mini meeting, they're going, well, you know, we really shouldn't play any games with our customers. And I thought to myself, well, you say that, but then and we're Smart Premium, rather than make, like, I don't know, floor mats standard, you put them on the Monroney label at an additional price. I said, it would be like, as we checked in and they said, by the way, the room is $299 a night. There's a $10 a day charge for the umbrella. You know, it rains a lot here in Chicago, so we've included an umbrella in your closet. It's $10 a day whether you use it or not. There's a $20 a day robe charge. Well, because we put a robe in the closet there for you. Whether you use it or not, you're paying $20 a day for it. I said, if they priced a room like that and we priced a car like that, would you like that? Or would you rather know that it's really, I don't know, $329 a night and all that stuff's just included? So it's how you want to approach it. And you know, we recorded a video earlier today about a potential legislation in California about, you know, showing what all the real fees are in the price of something. And this is the same case, absolutely the same case. And yeah, dealers should be ashamed. The dealers that do that type of stuff should be ashamed of themselves. I'll leave it at that. Yeah,
completely agree. I love some of the comments coming through in the chat.
Yeah.
Laura's saying, oh, and the optional maintenance warranty, hoof inspection fee, free till end of month. We can have so much fun with this. We really, really can. Pops, did you hear the good news?
I did. Abe Lincoln said we should save people 30% if they sign up for CarEdge Coach. That's 30% off through the end of February.
Use the code CarEdge Coach at caredge.com/plans. All right, I want guesses in the chat, pretty please. 2023 Chicago Auto Show. All the OEMs are there showing off their latest and greatest. We're talking about expensive starting MSRPs. Well, over at the Jeep stand would be the Grand Wagoneer L. Guesses in the chat for what the starting MSRP is on the Jeep Grand Wagoneer L, 2023 Jeep Grand Wagoneer L. Pops, obviously, I want to hear from you. Let's get a couple guesses in the chat, and then I think you will realize why this is today's Really You've Got to Be Kidding Me.
Okay, but do you want me to guess now or do you want me to wait?
No, please guess. Please guess.
I'm guessing if you're talking about the Grand Wagoneer L, which is their big-ass Wagoneer.
That's what the L stands for in Wagoneer L.
Well, what they should do is they should make it the Grand Wagoneer BA for big-ass as opposed to L. But I'm going to guess that it's probably around $112,500.
All right, folks, let's get a quick drum roll going here. Bear with me for one moment. It's hard to do all aspects of this job. $110,995. Unfortunately, on the Price is Right, you need to not go over. So even though you were only $1,000 off, even though you were within 1% of the price tag, you went over. The starting MSRP on a Jeep product in 2023, folks, is $111,000. Your out the door price on that in most states is going to be like $125,000.
Let me ask you one question though. Is that before freight?
Let's pull it back up. Let me zoom in here. Yeah, that must be before freight.
Okay, cool. So once you add their freight, and I believe the freight on a Grand Wagoneer is probably somewhere in the neighborhood of $1,600 or $1,800.
I think it's
I was off by
$15.
15. Yeah. I was off by $1,500. So with freight, it's probably going to be closer to $13,000 and I believe the freight on the Grand Wagoneer might be $2,000. So yeah, that's I'm buying. I can't even afford to buy half of that. You know, whether it be the front half, the back half, the left half, the right half. I couldn't buy a half.
No, and we don't talk about our personal finances on this show, but I will rest assured, neither my dad or I are wealthy, very much not. Okay. I can't even fathom buying a $60,000 car. I literally can't even fathom it, Dad. I just couldn't imagine that much money coming out of my paycheck plus rent and everything. And then you look at people this is Jeep, folks. What are you cross shopping that with? BMW X7, the Audi Q7. I don't even know, man. I don't even know. I mean, it's just mind-boggling to me. And maybe I'll reach a point in my life, Dad, where I can look at $112,000 and say, yeah, you know what? That seems reasonable. That's the kid getter in the grocery. What the hell, man? What the hell?
That's a bit crazy. But the good news is, Stellantis has designed that so that when it's 4 or 5 years old and it's only about $35,000 or $40,000, you, Zach, will be able to afford it along with the rest of us. Of course, it'll have 80 or 90,000 miles on it, but you're getting a $120,000 vehicle for $35,000. Who wouldn't want that deal?
I'm not buying a Stellantis product out of warranty, man. I'm not doing it. Not doing it.
Well, you're not buying that BMW product out of warranty. But the point is, and your outrage is the simple fact that they're pricing regular people out of the new car market. And that chart you showed, the manufacturer just are not interested in producing or advertising, creating a market for $25,000 vehicles. Because if They created the market for it. If they advertised, they could create the market for it. If they made the advertising compelling enough, people would want to go out and buy them. But they've decided they're not interested in building those, nor in creating that market. And obviously there's big money in just catering to wealthy people.